So I went to the match Ireland versus New Zealand on Saturday, and it was great to walk to the match, and there were people everywhere. Majority not wearing masks, obviously, although there were some people who were wearing masks, and it felt kind of normal. Then you go into the stadium, and no one was really wearing masks. Well, maybe there was a bit more people wearing masks, like in the tunnels and stuff, and in the tunnels and whatever, queuing for drinks. And then you go out into the seating area of the stadium. We had pretty good seats, basically on New Zealand's 22. And what I thought of the match was, so initially, energetically, I thought that New Zealand were conserving their energy very well, and it's almost like they were trying to keep Ireland at a stalemate, and Ireland were desperately fighting, and very high energy, but expending a lot of energy. And I thought that New Zealand were gonna wear Ireland down, and I wonder now if that is a tactic of New Zealand, just to kind of hold a stalemate and allow the other team to frantically and desperately expend all their energy. And then in the second half, I thought that New Zealand would pick up the pace and surgically dismantle Ireland. And if I'm telling the truth, I feel like their motivation to win wasn't quite there. I mean, it was basically a meaningless match, but it was also the first match back at full capacity for the Irish. So I feel like the incentives for New Zealand to win weren't quite there. They scored a try at one stage. It was disallowed. It was definitely a forward pass. And then, I don't know, New Zealand, I feel like if New Zealand really wanted it, they probably could have dismantled Ireland's kind of frantic attacks. Basically, New Zealand were very composed, but kind of low energy and not that motivated. It almost felt like a propaganda exercise to cheer up Irish people. That's very conspiratorial, of course. Lots of sport is real. However, and you can really tell when two teams are murdering themselves to get the win. And Ireland was definitely frantically trying for the win. I don't think New Zealand was, but it was a close match. And the Irish people got that feeling of victory but everyone kind of knows there was a bit of a damp towel on everything coming out because of COVID restrictions and all that. It's just undeniable. There wasn't that um, true ecstasy of beating New Zealand. It all felt like a bit of a pantomime. And, you know, one of the people I was with was saying, "Oh, town will be crazy, it'll be electric tonight." And I said, "I don't think so." It all was a bit, uh, everyone was pretending that everything was normal again. Everyone was pretending that it was an amazing victory, but there was about 5 New Zealand supporters in the arena. Um, even the haka was kind of lackluster. Um, that's just my feeling. Maybe I'm an arsehole. Maybe I'm an arsehole and I'm right. Maybe I'm not an arsehole and I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. Um, but I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Maybe I just wasn't feeling that mad joy because I've been practicing regulating my emotions more. I'm not drinking and stuff. If you don't drink, you don't get that crazy high. I mean, drinking actually really gets you high. Um, I mean, I had a fun time. It was really nice to be amongst people. But the truth is, everything is not normal. And there is a damp towel over everything. You know, it's kind of half cocked. And I feel like there was only one team trying to win. Like, really give it their all. Anyway, bit late to the gym this morning, but got in the squats because I have been running a lot, and the running is just way better for the writing because you just run and you're in the dark and you come back and you're writing. Whereas if you go down to the gym, you're there with all the people, and that's not a bad thing, but there's music playing and you're kind of in that mode. You're not really, when you're running in the dark, you're really like planning the writing out. But I did so much writing yesterday that I'm happy to just think about it today or whatever, and yeah, just regulate my gym. I'll probably just run a bit more for the next few weeks, but keep the gym going. But yeah, just run a bit more, do more pull-ups and stuff. Yeah, all's well.